What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. My new series, man, I'm incorporating to the channel, Spy Games. You gotta be kidding me, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Shouts out to my confidential informant who giving me the intel on the inside outs of what's going on in battle rap as I reveal a lot of these secrets to y'all that y'all have no knowledge of. I have to keep my confidential informant as a secret to protect his life or her life from the things that have been told me that I'm now sharing with y'all in this episode of Spy Games. Y'all gonna like this one. If y'all liked the first one, y'all gonna like this one. Say it's not so. Y'all gotta be kidding me. Let me just give you some intel on what was told me by my confidential informer that's actually on the inside with these people, and they have no idea who it is. Who it is that loves my show, watch it all the time, and figure like, you know what? I want to be a part of the Battle Truth show so much. I'm going to give him all this information. Nobody's going to know it. Everybody going to be looking at each other. As my Judas continue to infiltrate the system. They'll never figure it out. And they know that too. They'll never figure it out. And my confidential informer know it too. Just a little game that we play. It's a little game that we play. It's a little game that we play. It's a little game that we play. Let's get into it, man. Y'all gonna like this. Did y'all know that in the Ultimate Madness tournament, that all the contestants that participated in it, in order to compete for the $25,000, they had to sign a contract of multi-battle deals without pay up front. Let me explain that again. They couldn't participate in the Ultimate Madness tournament for the $25,000 unless they signed a multi-contract deal with no money up front. A multi-contract deal for 5 years. 5 years with no money up front. Let me say that again. Every participant that participated in the Ultimate Madness tournament for the $25,000 could not compete for the $25,000 unless they signed a 5-year contract for the URL with no money up front. In other words, imagine if you would, you could rap, you could sing, and a record label wanted to sign you. The record label would sign you to a 5-year contract deal without giving you money up front or a bonus. So you sign the contract without pay. Let that register. But but you can compete for the $25,000 reward that only one person can win. They give you an idea how desperate guys can be. how desperate God can be, how exploited they can be, and what they allow themselves to be subjected to. A 5-year contract deal, this worse than a record label. This almost worse than an NBA contract. Well, it's definitely worse than an NBA contract because at least they get money up front. But I'm talking about the years you got to sign to. So they have to sign they had to sign a 5-year exclusive URL contract with no money up front. You know, I like you sign the contract, be like, okay, we're gonna give you this 5-battle deal. I mean, this 5-year deal, such and such battles. So I just sign it and I don't get nothing. You're not gonna get nothing. Nope, you're not gonna get nothing. But we're going to give you some battles though. You're going to battle. So I just signed the 5-year contract deal without not even part of it up front. Nope. Only to participate in a tournament that only one person can win. Yep. That's crazy, ain't it? Who was all on that first Ultimate Madness card? Brooklyn Hands, Big Hands, Ace Amin, Fonz. Who else was on that first card? Loso. No, that was the second card. Who was all on that first card? Bad News. Bad News, Ace Amin, Brooklyn Hands, Big Hands, Fonz, Jada Nightwing. They got worse than a 360 deal. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy, man. Wow. Never knew that. I never knew I would get this big. Never knew I would hit this chick. Never knew I knew to get this big. Never knew I knew I would this rich. Never knew I Man. He's got papers on me. Yeah. He's got papers on me. They got that paper. What about with that paper? Paper? That's crazy. That's crazy. That couldn't have never been me, man. I'm sorry, man. 5-year contract deal, no money up front. Then we all got to compete for one prize. Like 16 of us all got to compete for one prize. Oh my gosh. This stuff don't even seem realistic, man. But it is. It's terrible. The value people believe they don't have. You know what's crazy? You believe in yourself and know that you're that good, but don't value yourself to believe you that good. Ain't that crazy? I guarantee each and every last one of them know that they good battle rappers. Know that they good battle rappers. And this is just what I was told from an informant. Inside. Intel. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm saying to myself, I know these battle rappers know that they good. I know they have the potential and I know they want the shot. But the very thing that they have going for themselves is the system job to tear them down on. The system job is to let them, make them believe they not that good. They don't have value. And that's why we have to make you of value, because you have no value. But you know you have value for the fact that they want you. Why would they want somebody who don't have value? They can pick up anybody. You know how many battle rappers it is? But why do you want me enough to sign a contract if I have no value? That only means I have value. You see something in me, a lot of potential in me. That's why it's important as a man, to make your own way, have your own thing. See, when you look like money, they got to come to you with money. When you look like money, they got to come to you with money. That's why all that stuff is important when it comes to battle rap. How you look, what's your swag, all that stuff matters. All that stuff matters. Cause see, when you handling business and you taking care of yourself like you supposed to handle business and take care of yourself, then guess what happens? See, when you do all that, people notice it. They be like, okay, dude about money, which 9 times out of 10, he probably got a lot of sense. So we can't really come to him like that. We got to come to him real. And I'm saying this was only for the first tournament. It wasn't the second one. The second tournament didn't come with those stipulations, but the first one came with those stipulations. The first one came with those stipulations, but the second one didn't. What I'm told. It's what I'm told by my spy, my confidential informant. Let me in on that intel. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Now we did read, and this is another reason how I know that it had to be some truth to that. Norbs actually put that inside his URL lawsuit on one of those counts that because he has 16 counts on the URL. One of those counts talked about that. And Norbs said in that's how come I knew that what my informant was saying had to be true. Because when Norbs put it in that lawsuit, because I was reminded of that while they was telling me that. When Norbs put that in that lawsuit, that's what Norbs said in the lawsuit, that they are now offering artists 5-year deals. But Norbs was saying the URL was offering the artists 5-year deals as a means to strike against him because he was leaving and the URL offered them the 5 years so that he couldn't take no talent with him as a result of leaving, since he was the one that actually built the league by discovering the talent. So the 5-year contracts was implemented by the URL as a means to lock down artists to assure they wouldn't leave with Norbs, because they already had their minds made up. They was finna get rid of Norbs. So that made sense when the informant said that, because I say, wow, that's actually written in the Norbs documents, the 5-year contracts. But I didn't know that everybody who participated in the Ultimate Madness 1, had to actually sign it in order to compete for the $25,000 that only one person could win. So they got it double bubble. That's crazy. They got it double bubble. And they made out big on that. You got to know that, though. You got to know this is a business. At the end of the day, this is a business. In order for the URL to give, in order for the URL to give my bad. In order for the URL to give 25,000 to those people, in order to give it to them people, they had to make back that 7, 8, 9 times at the least in order to give it to you as a prize. Because to run a business, you have to keep money coming in. You don't take losses. That stuff is already estimated upon giving it. But then again, this is the URL. Same people who didn't want to pay Shooter his money. Same people who didn't want to pay the fans their money. That little petty weak money. So with them, ain't no telling with them, man. The business could be anything with them. Ain't no telling at all. It is what it is, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join my Patreon. And y'all tell me what y'all think of that, man. What y'all think of that? What y'all think about this new episode called Spy Games? My confidential informer put me up on game on a lot of things. Y'all want another one? I'm finna do another one. I'm finna do a part 3. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join my Patreon, y'all. Scroll down. Join my Patreon. Me and my big brother, the one who I was up under, the big gang leader and everything, man. We just did a 10-part series that's exclusively on the Patreon. I released the beginning to just crack the surface, but we go deep. We go deep, 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 deep. And you can see that whole entire series on Patreon. So scroll down to the Patreon, and very informative, funny, real, and everything. So check it out, man. Check it out. And with that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth.